Hello guys, what is going on? I am back today with some more Furfrou shiny hunting. How are you doing, bot dude? How's your day been? I need to feed my Magnemite in Pokemon Go. Buh. Need to feed them guys. Don't want to make him upset. He's already angry. He's Shadow. You're okay? That is nice to hear. Yeah, I'm doing fine. I actually played Minecraft most of the day, surprisingly. Very surprising. I need to change my buddy in Pokemon Go to Frogadier. I don't know. Today, I might actually get a shiny, you know? I've not gotten a shiny in like 10 days. Today, there's a decent chance I will get a shiny. I would say like 50%. Maybe even a little more than 50%. Why do you reset? Because otherwise it waste repels and it's faster even. I'm pretty sure resetting is faster than running away and walking 50 steps. And again, it will waste quite some repels. How are you hunting? Pokeradar. There's Furfrou. Hello. There he is. It's the Furfrou guy. I can't see my bottom screen. No, that's fantastic. Let me grab my bottom screen. Buh. I can see my bottom screen now. I have no idea how that works. Well, that's understandable. I'm assuming it's similar to Chains in Let's Go now. Pokeradar is its own thing. It's not similar to many other chains at all, actually, I don't think. It exists in 3 generations, although it works quite differently across the 3 generations. But, nah, in my opinion, I think Gen 4 probably has the best Pokeradar. But I'm doing Gen 6 Pokeradar. Gen 8 is the worst Pokeradar though, like without a doubt, Gen 8 Pokeradar sucks. For my form decks, I have genuinely actively tried to avoid it. If you ever want to do Pokeradar, Gen 8 Pokeradar is an option. You know, to you it might be the most accessible one, but I don't like the Gen 8 one. I think it sucks. I mean, I've gotten a couple of shinies from it. But I don't like it. But yeah, you want an explanation on how it works? It is both complicated and not at the same time. Like, I mean, if you understand how the method works, it's pretty easy. It is, by the way, it is the hardest shiny hunting method to learn in all of Pokemon. Easily. I mean, Gen 4 and 6 are so similar that if you know one of them, you can do the other with ease, which I have proven, because I never touched Gen 4 Pokeradar. Ruffle Grass, check Grass. Well, if it were that easy, then I'd get my shiny within half an hour. But no, there are 3 types of shaking grass, and this is where it's different from Gen 4. In Gen 4, there are only 2 types. But you have the barely shaking, which will instantly end your chain if you accidentally walk into it. And then there is the light shaking and the heavy shaking. Now, every patch has its own probability of continuing the chain. Only a heavy shaking patch that is 4 tiles away. Beep beep lettuce. Right. Like this one right here. This one has a 98% chance of continuing the chain. It's never 100%, which kind of sucks. Which, I mean, I did this 2 days ago. I reached... Oh, at a 40 chain, you're done, by the way. At a 40 chain, you're practically guaranteed to shiny unless you mess it up somehow. But at a 39 chain, I broke my chain because I hit the 2% chance that the chain breaks. And this, what you're hearing right now, is fast music. This makes your shiny odds 1 in 200. And it is more likely to happen on your birthday. So I always time cheat my birthday to today. such that I have increased shiny odds. This is the only shiny hunting method? Okay, well, it didn't last too long. This is the only shiny hunting method during which your shiny odds are better on your birthday. It is funny, but it's how it works. Anyway, how are you doing today, guys? Beep 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 lettuce. Oh, why? When's the last time you ate lettuce? What is lettuce? I don't... What is lettuce in Dutch? Spend the day removing wallpaper? Where? Your own place? You just ask what lettuce is? I'm trying to think what it is in Dutch. Because I can think of like cabbage and celery. Yeah, but isn't sla cabbage? Or is there just two different English words for the same Dutch word? Or is cabbage like American and lettuce English? I don't know. Cabbage is... Oh, because that's different. No, my bad. No, I knew that that was different, for sure. Okay. We remove... Did you remove the wallpaper of your own room? You have wallpaper? I think we have wallpaper in our house. It's all painted. Hello there, cashier. Bro, doing the stupidest shiny hunting method. No, this is the best shiny hunting method. This is, unironically, in my opinion, the best shiny hunting method. Because it's the one that's most skill-based and least luck-based. No, of the living room, there's mold under it. A lot of mold. That's not great. Interesting. I never considered people actually use, like, wallpaper. Like, I know it's a very common thing, probably, because I hear a lot about it, but we don't have it. We just paint the walls. I don't know. It's an interesting one. Also, I swear to God, mold is written without a U. Unless that's a British thing. But I swear to God, even in British, that is should be without a U. But maybe that's... Maybe I don't know anything. I don't know. If bro, don't go SOS hunt or something. What? That's a sentence with no grammatical meaning. If you don't have luck, are you really skilled? Now that's a good point. Honestly, that's a good point. Mold is American, mold is British. Really? Fun fact, actually this morning we were talking about the U in words. I don't remember for what word it was. Oh yeah, it was people typing both Hexerus and Auroras. Ending on R-O-U-S when there's no U there. We were calling it the British spelling of the Pokemon names. No, that's great. Well, at least we messed it up early and not on 39. Also, that's a 5%. Are you real? Bruh. British Hexula be like, oi brofs, it's me Hexula, innit? No, not a U there. Oh, not a U there. Later. No, there's a U there always. They added an O in the spelling. Brother, I'm stupid. But we already knew that. That's nothing new. Okay, hopefully it won't break this chain. That would be preferable. What is the team? I don't know. Pidgeot in the lead. The rest of the team doesn't really matter. Hexular. Ah, thanks. What do I have with me? I have a Pidgeot. I have an Yveltal. I have a Carnivine for Horse. I have a Lapras for Surf. That's all I know, honestly. I guess when we're in a battle I can maybe check what the rest of the team is. Oh, there's probably a Duck Trio for Arena Trap. And maybe I have a Skitty in my party for Q-Charm. That would be my guess, but I really don't know what the 6th party member is. Remember doing a Pokemon X shiny log before my 2DS stopped turning on. Oof. I did a shiny badge quest in this game. That's what the shiny Pidgeot is from. Everything else that I got for the shiny badge quest in this game, I sent a Pokemon home for the shiny living next, but Pidgeot was a dupe. So I could keep it in this game. Okay, let me check what my 6th party member is. Because now I'm curious myself as well. Nope, I got it entirely correct. Pidgeot, Yveltal, Lapras, Carnivine, Dugtrio, Skitty. Womp 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 womp. I don't know, I've done shiny badge quests in quite a couple of games. So they one in Y, they one in Ultra Moon, Shining Pearl. I don't know, I started one in Shield, but I never finished it, because Shiny Hunting in Shield was just simply way too slow. Like in all the other games I played, you could, you know, use the Shiny Hunting method. But not in Shield. Sword Shield did not get a Shiny Hunting method until the DLC, or Masuda if you count it. I mean, it's a Shiny Hunting method, but it is an interesting one. And then I kinda did the shiny badge quest in Legend ZA, but not entirely. Because there are no badges. But I did basically a shiny badge quest. And when Gen 10 comes, oh, I will most certainly be doing a shiny badge quest in that game. Preferably of only new shinies. I do really wonder what shiny hunting in that game is gonna be like. Personally, I am a big fan of chaining. But I do also understand that chaining is kind of hard in an open world game. I mean, they somehow managed to make it work in Let's Go. What's a shiny badge quest? You get a shiny before every badge, and one before the Elite Four, so you end up with 9 shinies in your playthrough. So like in this game, before the first gym, I got a shiny Pidgey. It is quite common to get a shiny starter in a shiny badge quest, but shiny hunting a starter in this game is awful. I did not hunt a starter in this game because it's so slow. I think the only games I've ever gotten shiny starters in are Heart Gold, Soul Silver, which is just the fastest way to shiny hunt any full odds Pokemon is the starters in Soul Silver. And I shiny hunted Turtwig in BDSP. You hunted Froakie and Fennekin in XY? You're nuts. No, I'm personally not a big fan of full odds hunting. For the most part, I kind of try to avoid it whenever I can, but sometimes it can't be avoided, and sometimes full odds is faster than methods. I want to say that Heart Gold, Soul Silver starters are faster than Masuda and Gen 7. Probably. Heart Gold, Soul Silver starters are genuinely fast. I don't know, unfortunately shiny starters don't exist anymore. If they do exist in Gen 9, I'll probably go for it in my shiny badge quest. Like when Gen 9, when Winds and Waves releases, I'm probably like day 1, I'm probably just doing a playthrough, just a fun playthrough, just have fun, you know. And then starting day 2, I'll do shiny badge quest. And I mean, if possible, I'll shiny hunt the starter, but I'm like 95% sure that Palm Bomb, Brout, and Gekwa are shiny locked. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'm praying that they manage to figure out how to do shiny legendaries in an open world game. I'm going to believe that the only reason all legendaries are shiny locked in Gen 9 is because they simply did not know how to do them. And that they can figure it out for Gen 10. Because it's disgusting that Gen 9 just shiny locked all the legendaries. Is genuinely a disgrace. I wonder what the shinies would even look like. I mean, Brout is very likely going to go like cyan, turquoise, green-ish, blue-ish. I don't know why I said green. He's already green. Pom Bomb, probably orange, maybe white, and then Gekwa, probably another tint of blue. Could be both darker or lighter. You know what would be an absolute base take if they just removed shinies in Gen 10? They can't do that, because then you can't transfer up old Pokemon. Really? Twice already? Hello? That's interesting. Like what, in 12 encounters I got 2% at twice? That's crazy. Well, I think I'm gonna give it one more shot today. I mean, usually when I Pokéradar, my rule is, if I have a chain by the 30-minute mark, I finish that chain. Whether that's with or without a shiny. And if I haven't hit the 30-minute mark yet, I try to start a chain. So that's what I'll do today as well, but I'm expecting to do one more chain today. If I get really unlucky though, it'll be more. I also just realized in my OBS I have this button called Start Replay Buffer. I wonder what that does. Why was my game on 2DS? I don't know, X and Y, I really like them. I know a lot of people don't, but I do. Hello there, The Craft. Welcome to the stream, how are you doing? I mean, I'd say Pokemon X is the first game where I actually got into Pokemon. Like, I played Black and White, I played Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I probably played Diamond and Pearl. But like, XY is when I actually got into Pokemon. And I started shiny hunting. Might be nostalgia, but this game slapped. That is 100% nostalgia, because the game is kind of bad. I love it as well. And if you're shiny hunting, it's great. But like, the story, the graphics, a lot of people do not like the 3D sprites for specific Pokemon. And I can't even blame them. I like skating. I mean, yeah, it's nice. The worst part I think about skating is that the fastest way to move is to like hold joystick, like if you want to go left, like you hold joystick left, you stop, and you hold it again, and you stop, and you hold it again, and you stop, and you hold it again. If you don't have the bike unlocked. It's so weird that you get an initial boost, and then the boost wears off, and then you have to reboost. And just keep going and going and going. It's kind of a terrible mechanism, to be honest. Also, with you like skating, do you mean as a transportation method, or actually doing like tricks on the skating, like, parks? Because I've never touched that feature. I know you can learn all different kinds of tricks. The one thing I do think is terrible is that they did not bring roller skates to Legends EA. Like, there's no bike, there's no rollerblades, all you can do is run. And it's kind of really slow. The spins were cool. Fair. I mean, the spins, I don't know, would I even call them cool? I don't know. Oh yeah, bro. Rifting gameplay. Yes. Woo, we're spinning. Zay would maneuver buildings, to be fair. I mean, sure, but on the ground, like sometimes there are some places with no fly point nearby, and it takes so long to get there for no reason. To be fair, it's faster than in most other DS and prior games. Because usually to get to areas you have to fly quite far away and then bike and then deal with encounters or trainers. It's like it's not the worst thing ever. But I do think they could have just brought the roller skates into ZA. It was a choice to not do that. There we go. Alright, this is likely the final chain of today. So let's hope it doesn't break. Woof woof. Also, you know how I already talked about how Pokeradar works? I wasn't fully done yet talking about it. Because that was a roughly shaking patch 4 tiles away from me. But it's on the edge of the grass. And the edge of the grass, due to the way the mechanics works, which I will not get into right now, has a chance of breaking your chain. So that's cool. Don't step into edge patches, basically, is the thing. I mean, you can do it, it's risky, and on certain routes it pays off. Because this is a really nice big route with tons of shaking grass. There are some routes which are absolutely horrific to shiny hunt on. Because there's rules to shiny hunting this, but there are a lot of rules. Like, you have to KO or catch Pokemon, you can't run away. Which I think is pretty common in chaining, I guess. And there is a document out there, somebody has done research on every single route, what is the best patch of grass to stand in to radar chain. Which is, I use that document, including for this hunt. Because, I mean, obviously you want to spawn as many possible patches that are 4 tiles away. That are not on the edge. Like this one. But yeah, it's the hardest shiny hunting method to learn. I feel like almost any other shiny hunting method, like you read the rules and you understand it, and there's not much learning. Like, I don't know, maybe SOS is one you'd have to kind of learn the setup for. But once you know the setup of SOS, that's pretty, you know, that's it. Poketrader's the only one that like actually requires you to build up some skill. Which is why I like it so much. Unlike the Gen 4 Pokeradar, Gen 4 Pokeradar basically doesn't require any skill and it's just purely RNG based. The Gen 8, not Gen 4. Gen 4 is the same one almost. Gen 8 one is just so RNG based and not fun anymore in my opinion. Like when I first did Pokeradar back in like 2017, 2018, that's fast music. I genuinely could not figure out how it worked. I mean, I knew the rules, I just sucked at it and I couldn't get a chain going. But when I returned, like, a couple of years ago, I actually found this method really fun and enjoyable. Also, I've done quite a lot of shiny hunts, and right now my odds are 1 in 200. Given that there are always 4 shaking patches, my odds are practically 1 in 50. I've had so much fast music, yet only once have I gotten a shiny on fast music. And today is not that day. Hello there, autistic helicopter. Go to sleep, bro. Who the frick goes to sleep at 8:30 PM? Like, kindergartners, maybe? What? What do you mean? Go to sleep, bro. That's kinda crazy. Me? You go to sleep at 8:30? On the weekends? Down. That is... I genuinely would not be able to tell you the last time I fell asleep at 8:30. Like, I genuinely think I was 4. Ooh, somebody wants a timeout. Ooh, hello there. The Minakoye. Nah, y'all are crazy. Y'all are not good in the head. Y'all want in timeouts. That's crazy. If we're talking competitively, now okay, maybe you have a point. Although, I learned today, I was watching the Wolfie Glick video where he ranked every single Pokemon ever. And Haxorus actually got like second at an international championship? I didn't know that. That's pretty cool of him. That's a pretty cool tournament result. But yeah, both Hydreigon and Garchomp definitely have better tournament results than Haxorus. Competitively speaking, I can understand Haxorus is not the best, but like, apart from that, Haxorus is the GOAT. I mean, Haxorus got to be the only 3-stage. Is Haxorus the only 3-stage pure Dragon type? No. Is Haxorus the only 3-stage pure Dragon type that's not a pseudo legendary? Probably. Right? I mean, I think until Hydrapple, was Haxorus the only 3-stage Dragon type in general? I'm trying to think. Non-pseudo legendary. Is there any other 3-stage Dragon type Pokemon line that's not pseudo legendary other than Haxorus and Hydrapple? I can't think of any, but I could be easily forgetting something. Gen 1 and 2 definitely don't. Gen 3 is like Flygon, but that's not it. Gen 4, no. Gen 5, definitely not. Gen 6, definitely not. Gen 7, no. Gen 8, no. And Gen 9, no. I think literally until Hydrapple, Haxorus was the only non-pseudo legendary 3-stage Dragon type. That's crazy. That's crazy. Only 2 lines for 3-stage pure Dragon. Yeah, Gumi and Exu. But I mean, I think that probably goes for more types, that there are only very few pure 3-stage lines. Like, I mean, I'm trying to think of fire. You have Cyndaquil and Scorbunny. Are there any other ones? Pure 3-stage fire types? There's gotta be one, because fire type is just more popular. You got Magby, I guess. That should count. But I feel like it's not crazy. Because let's be honest, pure types usually are a little more boring than dual types. Not always. Quite a lot of the time they are. Quick pop quiz for everybody in chat. How many pure normal types are there? And can you name them? All the pure type starters grinding in the corner right now. I mean, other than... I was specifically talking about pure fire type starters that stay pure. Because I know the other types got quite a couple that stay the same type. But fire? Actually, no. How many grass types are there that are pure the entire line? Chikorita, Growfile... Whoa, Growfile, yes. Chikorita, Trico, and Grookey. It's also not many. Water's got more, I feel like. Squirtle, Totodile. Oh, of course, Snivy and Oshawott are also pure. then Inteleon. Sobble, whatever. I mean, there are not that many pure type starters. In Gen 1 there's one, in Gen 3 there's, in Gen 2 there's 3. In Gen 3 there's 1, in Gen 4 there are none, in Gen 5 there are 2, and then in Gen 8 there are 3. Gen 2 and Gen 8 are the only generations with a full set of pure type starters. Name, okay. That's crazy. Dice? Why aren't you modding on YouTube chat? Should we really name normal types now? Eh. How many pure normal 3-stage Pokemon can we name? There's like Whismur. What else? Lillipup? Slackoth? Like, there genuinely is not even much, I feel like. Happening, yeah. The cross-generational ones always... I always forget them. I'm on 4 now. Porygon, another cross-generational one. Yeah, Rattata, my favorite 3-stage normal type. Yes. Meowth, another great 3-stage normal type. I mean, what, the latest one we've named so far is what, like Gen 5? Are there any after Gen 5? Not in Gen 6, I don't think. Not in Gen 7, I don't think. Psychic has a lot, though, I feel like. Now that I think about it. I don't know. Okay, well, I could think of 3 instantly. Now I can't think of any more. I mean, let's be honest. It's kind of boring if a Pokemon stays the same type for its entire evolution line. Unless maybe for the dual type, could be interesting, but if it's 3 stages of the exact same type, you could consider that quite a bit boring. So, like, I'm not surprised that it's the case. You know, I feel like if they want to keep an evolution line the same stage... Is Patrat have a 3rd stage? No. Bruh. Which three were you thinking? Abra, Gothita, Solosis. I don't know why Gothita and Solosis both exist. 2 pure... like, it's literally 6 pure Psychic types in a row in the Pokedex. Has there ever been another occasion where it's the same type 6 times in a row in the Pokedex? Apart from, like, Solosis and Gothita line? Technically Gardevoir before Gen 6. True. Before Gen 4, you should say, though. Because Galate exists in Gen 4. So Gen 3 only. Yeah, I think genuinely Solo or Gothita to Runiclus is the only time that there are 6 of the exact same type in a row in a Pokedex. I don't think I can think of another occasion that happened. I mean, I feel like maybe normal types could have done it somewhere. Like, if we... Are Whismur and Slackoth next to each other? I don't think so, right? Pretty sure they are not. But maybe they are. No, I don't think so. I think before Slackoth is Shroomish and after Slackoth is Ninkada. I know after Slackoth is Ninkada. I know that for sure. I don't know if it's Surskit or Shroomish before it, though. I don't think it's Whismur right before it. Also, we're like a third done with the chain. It's not too bad. That's not too bad. Only took me over half an hour because of the chain breaks earlier. Sometimes my controller does not react, which is a little cringe. I don't know, when do you think we're gonna get a new type introduced? We've got new types in generation 1, 2, and 6. It's been a while since we've had a new type. Do you think we'll ever see a new... I mean... I guess is Stellar a type? I feel like Stellar is a gimmick and not a type. Like, they really hyped up, oh, in the Scarlet and Violet DLC, we'll get a new type, and then it just wasn't. It was just a gimmick. Like... yeah. I don't know. That was an interesting one. It's a gimmick type. Yeah, but is it a type? If it's a type, it should have weaknesses and resistances, which it doesn't. There's also not a singular type that resists or is weak to Stellar. So, like, I don't think it's a type. It itself is just a gimmick. It's just a part of terrestrialization. Like, Terrapagos, the Pokemon that is from the Stellar type, doesn't even have the Stellar typing unless it terrestrializes, which, by the way, doesn't exist anymore in Winds and Waves. Like, I don't know. Has it ever happened that a Pokemon got a type removed? I mean, Pokemon have gotten types replaced. But I don't think it ever happened that a Pokemon got a type removed. Like, Terrapagos is gonna be so useless in Gen 10. Like, without terrestrialization, it's practically nothing. Which I feel like most of the, you know, strong legendaries don't really have that. Yeah, okay, Burn Up, sure, but that's not what I meant. After the battle, the Pokemon with Burn Up gets their type back. But I was like, oh, in Gen 1 it was this type, and in Gen 2 it lost its type. Like, it was a dual type in Gen 1, and in Gen 2 it lost the type. I don't think that's ever happened, right? The only thing is that types have been replaced with Fairy. So I think the only close situation we've had is types being replaced with Fairy. And I feel like the only type that has ever been replaced by Fairy is Normal. Is there an occasion where a Pokemon was something that was not a normal type and it got replaced by Fairy? I think it's genuinely just normal types that got replaced by Fairy. I could be wrong. I'm trying to dig through my brain. But I can't think of... I can only think of 4 Pokemon that got a type replaced by Fairy type. No, sure, Clefairy, Clefable... Oh, and Cleffa, I forgot Cleffa. Snubbull and Gramble. I don't think any other Pokemon got a type replaced by Fairy. But I also can't think of much very well. How many Pre-Gen 6 Fairy types are there? There's like Mawile, Snubbull, Clefairy, Jigglypuff, Ralts, Meryl. But then its Zen mode is Fire Psychic. Outside Zen mode, it's pure Fire, losing the yeah, but that's again, that's you can say that for almost any type. So many form changes. You can say that for Castform. You can say that for Necrozma. You can say that for Groudon. You can say that for. I'm trying to think of Mega Evolutions right now that have that as well. So many Pokemon have an in-battle type that they don't have outside of battle. Again, it's not what I was trying to say. Pokemon get added types from time to time. But I don't think a Pokemon has ever gone remove the type. Nah, I'm pretty sure that's just never happened. Yeah, I mean, there are ways for Pokemon to lose their type in battle. Is there any way for Pokemon to lose their type out of battle? I don't think so. Like you go in a battle and you lose your type even when you're still out of the battle. Or heck, you do something that removes the type. Actually, Mega Evolving Aggron loses a type, to be fair. But again, you can't do that outside of battle. Audino is another example that when Mega Evolves has a type that it doesn't have anymore after it's done Mega Evolving. I think it'd be cool to see a sound type. I don't think it's ever gonna happen because the sound type technically already exists. It's just a bit gimmicky. Like seeing stuff like Chatot, Whismur just become sound. I think it'd be pretty cool. Like I feel like there's so many Pokemon that have the ability to become a sound type. Kricketot. Like I feel like you could do some real stuff with super effectivenesses. It's like somewhere in between normal and flying probably. It would just nerf some normal moves. I don't know about nerf necessarily. First of all, it'd be able to be super effective, which normal types can never be super effective unless really weird situations. For the normal types that get stabbed on it. Yeah, I mean, I guess I kind of see that point. But like, they have other strong normal moves. Like, how many strong sound type moves are there? There's like Hyper Voice. That's generally the only one I can think of. And honestly, bro, Boomburst? Is Boomburst even that strong? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, if Mega Salamence lost Stab, Hyper Voice, I don't think that'd be a bad thing. As a matter of fact, I think that'd be a good thing. You know? So, yeah. I honestly don't know if I've ever seen a Pokemon use Boomburst in-game before, I'm gonna be so honest. Like, I know of the move's existence. I mean, I probably might have encountered it in a trainer battle at some point, but like, damn. I have watched a decent bit of competitive, but I don't think I've ever seen Boom Burst before. Could be wrong. But I don't know. Oh yeah, another rule about the Pokerator bot dude that I just thought of. The moment you activate your roller skates, even if it's by accidentally touching your circle pad, the chain ends. It's the one thing that I'm almost constantly afraid of, is accidentally touching my circle pad. No normal type gets Boom Burst except Piggyback by breeding. Why? 3 times today? Is crazy! Does Exploud not learn Boom Burst? What? Exploud learns Boom Burst by level up. So does the Dunsparce. Taylor, Chettled, and Piggyback all learn it by breeding. But it's quite a niche move, to be fair. Not many Pokemon learn it at all. But yeah, there's a bit cringe. There's a bit cringe in it that the chain ends. 3 times today, and I didn't even reach a 20 chain. I've done 3 chains and I didn't reach a 20 chain. Like, what are the odds? Not high. I'm pretty sure reaching a 20 chain is more than 50% chance to happen, right? Or also reaching a 20 chain. 19 over 20 to the power 20. Oh, there's only a 35% chance to reach a 20 chain. What? That sounds wrong. It's because I filled it in wrong. It's 98 over 100. Not 19 over 20. There's a 66% chance to reach a 20 chain. I didn't even do that. Is Explode Lionel and Scarlet Violet? I don't know. Probably not. I don't remember it being in there. It showed me Scarlet Violet. Oh, when I look up Boom Burst, I just see all the Pokemon of all the gens. What website do you use for information? And why is it not Bulbapedia? I don't know how Cerebi does it. Cerebi probably does it per gen, I wouldn't be surprised. Database, interesting. I think you're the first person ever in my chat that uses database as a first source. I know it exists, I don't think I've ever used it for anything. Because, in my opinion, it's just inferior to both Cerebi and Bulbapedia. How does Cerebi do it? Cerebi also does it per generation. I guess if you go Cerebi Gen 9, the only normal types would be the Dunsparce and Piggyback. To be fair. But yeah, this is gonna be it for today. A short stream, because I don't know, my luck has just boomed, apparently. I don't know why. Maybe next time. Like, that's 4 chains in a row that just broke. Shut up, Bob. Shut up, Meg. I don't know. I'll be back tomorrow morning with some Unknown and Shaman shiny hunting. Technically, Beloved and Scarlet Violet Dunsparce has signature move Boom Burst. How did both of you arrive at the same time, Mr. Me and Bob? That's impressive. You know what we could do is, for everybody that's in the Discord, we could do some Mario Kart aiding. We could do that. That'd be pretty cool. Come on, Hex, one more. I've already been live for 50 minutes. If I start a new chain now, it's gonna be another 2 hours. I don't want to do that. I'm sorry. It's already 9 PM. I'm not gonna go another 2 hours for Furfrou. This mean I bring the luck? Right. Well then next time, be on time, not 50 minutes into stream. Bruh. No, we're not doing it. Also, happy birthday. We got fast music twice today. Even though I'd never chained past 20. We was busy together? Crazy. Well, I don't know. If people want to play some Mario Kart in the Discord or something, I'm down. But otherwise, I will be ending stream here for today. So I hope y'all have a nice rest of your day. And I'll see you guys again or some other time. Bye bye.